Hey guys, how's it gaming? I'm PhilInTheBlanks, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. We are in the Kingdom of Zeal, and Shala's been summoned to the Queen's chambers, and now we're seeing what is up. What is Shala doing? Hello, we're just eavesdropping and checking stuff out. And there's that pendant everyone keeps talking about, that we have a pendant that looks very similar, which is very weird. And now that door's open, but where have we seen that door before? Look at that. That looks really familiar. That kind of like angel-looking thing on it? Huh. No one may enter while the queen is away at the Ocean Palace. Your pendant, it looks just like Shala's. I heard that when Shala communes with the Mammon machine, her pendant starts to glow. Oh, really? Huh, that's weird. To open the door from the outside, an item like Shala's pendant is needed to break the seal. Your pendant, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah. And... no. Okay, well, I guess ours isn't the same pendant. Just as we thought, it won't budge. Strange. How come? That is weird. She said that if it communes with the Mammon machine, though. Oh, let's try it out. I will say, right now, once Shala shows her pendant like that, and before the next thing that happens, get out of my way, is kind of the rarest ending in the game. It's the slideshow. If you go back and beat Lavos now, you get the slideshow, which is Marley and Luca basically just chatting up about all the cute guys in the game. It's kind of funny. And Chrono actually talks in that ending, believe it or not. But the second you do this, that ending is now no longer available. You really only have that small window of time. So I'm pretty sure that's the last ending that most people got when they were growing up. So now that we've powered up the pendant, let's see what'll happen. Oh, let's see. Up, back we go. And let's try again. Oh my god. Oh my god, it works. That's awesome. So, why, you know? Yeah, we did it. Ayla, go. No fear, Chrono. So, like, why is our pendant able to do that? That's so really odd. Hello. I'm just gonna walk in. How's everyone doing? Who are you? How did you get in here? Your Majesty, they are the evildoers I warned you of. How dare you think you can oppose me, you foreigners? You're worse than the gurus. Fools! Dalton, take them away! Yes, ma'am. By your leave. Golem! And here's a boss fight. With Golem! Not the Pokemon. He is much uglier and less round. Alright, this is the Golem fight. It's a little strange. Keep in mind, you do not need to win this fight. It's entirely possible, but I don't really care if I do. It copies everything that you kind of do. So if you use lightning on it, for example, it absorbs, not absorbs lightning, but it tries to copy a lightning attack. So it starts doing one. It takes some time to do it, so while that happens, I kind of mess it up by using a different element, and then it's gonna try to use that element. You can kind of stagger your abilities to kind of make it so that it'll never use the abilities, but clearly I'm not staggering it very well. But it's not a crazy hard fight or anything like that. It's if you do it, good for you. If you don't feel bad. You're not really supposed to. So either way, whatever happens is going to happen. Oh, not Falcon Dog. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay, good. There we go. And about here. We want to give it some time because we don't want to just keep going with skills right away because they don't give Golem enough time to use the abilities it's trying to use, but we don't want that to happen, so. The, if it uses if you use a physical attack, it copies a physical attack, which is that iron orb thing, which halves your HP. So, that's never fun. It'll also always end the fight with burp, which is copying Dalton, it says, which is kind of funny. And that does do damage, obviously, so you want to make sure you have a little bit of HP before the end of the fight. I've heard some people say that Golem's fire-based counter is the least powerful, so having Luke in here might not be a bad idea. I like what I'm doing because Ayla's fairly fast, even though I need to wait for Marley anyways. Damn. Not too bad. That's not too bad. But you can also equip Ruby Vest, right? With the fire one, so it's a smart idea. But the Ice Toss is just so powerful. So, I like doing it like that. And again, if I don't win, it is not at all a big deal. We're just gonna keep going. And we'll see what happens, really. Yay. Doing pretty good so far, I believe. We've done Ice Toss, I think, 4 times. He only has, I think, 7,000 HP, which isn't too crazy. Oh, there we go. We got him. So, copying down. Blurp, not burp. Blurp. My mistake. Big difference. There we go. So again, normally you're not supposed to be able to do that, but it's free experience, it's free tech points, it's free gold. Let's do that. Why not, right? My poor golem. That was inexcusable. And then you just like walk into the trap there, because normally you're all fainted and tired and all that, so it makes sense. But this is just like, all right, I guess you guys win. Fear not, you won't die immediately. That is, but by the time we're through with you, you'll be begging us to end your suffering. What a delicious diversion! You're friggin' crazy, lady. Jeez. And here we are, kind of floating around in that little prison. Oh, there's Janice and Shala. Idiots. What will you do, Shala? Let us rescue them. I think it's useless. Besides, if they escape, you'll be in trouble. Don't worry about me. They just might be able to rescue the gurus. I like the cat. Cat's name is Alphador, by the way. I really like him. Are you alright? Quickly escape from the palace, and if you can, please rescue Melchior. He was sent to the Mountain of Woe for posting the Queen. Every time I hear Mountain of Woe, man, I think of... Whoa! Yep. Please, you have to help him. I'm afraid I can't allow that. Your meddling tires me. You'll just have to disappear. You mustn't. Stop. Meow. Okay, I'll spare them. But in return, you will cooperate, Shala. Now, show me how you came here. I like the idea that they figure out, how did you get here? There's the time warp. It's not just like a gameplay thing where it's like, here's a way to teleport to areas. It's like, no, here, like, it's part of the plot in this sense, you know? So you came in through here. Now, Shala, after I throw them in, I want you to seal the portal shut. No, you can't make me. Obey me. Their lives are at stake. Oh, alright. In we go. And unfortunately, we can't just go back in the gate. Shala seals it up. And there's nothing we can do about it. I love that graphic, though. Looks great. Please forgive me. I mean, sure, we don't mind. It's not like she knows very much about us. We're just travelers, really. Even though she expected us to, you know, rescue Melchior, apparently. I guess we'll go to 1000 AD and we'll rescue him from his little cute hut by the ocean. Why did the prophet let us go? They take energy from Lavos. Lavos not get weak? Wait a minute. I've seen the design on the doors this pendant opens. Somewhere else. Oh, sorry, I read that really weirdly. And yes, I think if you have been paying attention at all, those doors are very reminiscent of the doors we've been seeing in the future. And we haven't been to the future in a long time. Who the hell's that guy? Actually, we met him. A curious crest is engraved here. Some unknown power keeps it sealed. So, does that mean we can open those doors in the future? Let's check it out, Chrono. It also means maybe those treasure chests that are all like, you know, like, oh, you can't open this seal, blah, blah, blah. Maybe we can open those up. So, of course, we can. Spoiler alert. We absolutely can. This is the cleanup episode. We're going to visit a lot of those places that we couldn't open up those treasure chests and whatnot before, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. Little random fact: the reminiscent of like, oh, I remember where we saw those doors in the future. If you have Ayla and Frog in your party, neither of them have been to the future, but Frog will actually say, "Oh my, I've seen those doors in the future." What? And that's my new British accent for Frog, which makes no sense unless, like, I don't know, they told him about it. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyways, let's start our cleanup. All right, we are in 600 AD, and we have equipped a couple different things. We've taken out the ruby vest, equipped those mesomales and ceratoppers and all that fun stuff. I've also put robot in the party, robo in the party. Robot. I'm very, I don't care about my robot very often to even call him by his name. Simply because if we get in any fights, he'll gain a couple TP. I want both Ayla and Robo to get their next text as soon as possible. So, in the Guardia Forest, go over here and grab this thing, and now we can open those chests. Like we said, got a speed tab. Awesome. Let's make our way into the castle. And up here, you got people, they're talking blah, blah, blah. They're all congratulating each other on defeating Magus, because Magus is basically effectively dead in this time period now, so. And instead of taking it, we're going to leave it there. Something inside is reactor dependent. Take what's inside? No. In the inn in Truce, there's also another one. It's probably in one of the rooms. Maybe we wonder, well, Phil, why are we coming all this way to not take these things? It will make sense. Possibly in the family and generations. Open it, I may have what's inside. But I don't want it. Too bad. This will make sense, don't worry. We're in the Magic Cave. This is the cave that bridges the mainland to Magus' castle. And there's one here, and it was a magic ring. Nice. What does a magic ring do exactly? Let's check that out. We have a bandana on Robo for some reason, which is stupid. Magic ring. Where did it go? Oh, at the top. Magic +6. Holy shit. That's not bad. It's not bad. I am going to just put on the speed belt on Robo, though. There we go. Now he's at least a little bit faster. And outside in the main world, you might have noticed this on your way to the Magic Cave. That is this crazy whirlpool, well, sand whirlpool, I guess. It's the Sunken Desert. It is a side quest. Remember the last episode where I told you to tell that woman to plant the sapling? This is the start of that side quest. You can go in there now if you want to get some tech points. I might do that later on my own time to kind of get some tech points. Right now, it's not really doable at your level, so don't even worry about it. Instead, we'll go down here to Poor, go to the Elder's house, and you'll see 2 of these. You're going to want to approach each one. No, do not remove it. And the other one. Do not remove it. All right. Go back through time and I'll meet you in 1000 AD. Alright, we're in 1000 AD in Medina Village, which is the monster town, if you don't remember. And up here we see a blue kind of triangle pyramid thing, which looks like the one kind of in the Kingdom of Zeal. And now that we have the upgraded pendant,
this glow, what is it?
Oh, I love that music. One of my favorite tracks in the entire game. We got this breaks the seal. You'd think this would be a lot more important. There's actually just a single treasure. Like, geez, this feels so important. Do you know what I mean? There's 2 treasures there and a new. What does the new have to say? The seal has been broken. I will give you the treasure of the Guru of Reason. To the right is a weapon which increases strength. To the left is protective gear which will guard your life. Choose whichever one you feel you need, take with you. 13,000 years was a long time. Balthazar, I shall see you shortly. Jeez. Talking about the gurus from the Kingdom of Zeal. So either on the right you can get the Swallow for Chrono. It's a decent weapon and it's like 3+ to speed, but it's just a weapon and we're going to get way better weapons. But over here, we get the Safe Helm. And the Safe Helm you're going to use a lot more throughout the game. Let's see what it does. Safe Helm is huge, and it cuts physical damage by 1/3. By 1/3! Holy crap. One of the best items in the entire game. Yeah, absolutely use that. It's way better than the Swallow. It just is. So yeah, that's it in Medina. Make sure to go to the the Hecarim Cave, which is over here. And there's another treasure chest in here. Don't bother talking to Melchior. I talked to him to see if there was like any special like things he would say now that would kind of like what's going on with his whole name and stuff, but nothing happened. So anyways, get in the Hecarim Cave. I'll meet you there. All right, and near the last room is this treasure chest. Inside we get a wall ring. What does a wall ring do, you might ask? Oh, huh? There's something else in here. What in the world? We also got a dash ring. Very cool. 2 items for the, you know, price of 1. Price being free. The wall ring. It's magic defense plus 10. Not bad. In fact, use that on a Robo and see the speed belt. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Yay! And the dash ring. Let's see what that does. Ooh, there we go. Dash ring is speed plus 3, so basically better than the speed belt. Awesome. Let's leave Medina Village. We'll make our way back to the main world map. All right, back in the main world, and we can go down to Poor. Way down to Poor. Poor. I always found that weird that village that was once there is no longer there, and it's just a big mountain. Like, what happened? And go to the Mayor's Manor. He's still a dick. Still a big jerk, isn't he? Ah, runs in this town, blah, blah, I'm so rich, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Ah, screw it. Let's get 10 chi by being a chicken. There we go. And upstairs. Get these things. So, because we didn't take them in the year 600, they are way better. They would have been black vests back in the day. Now they're black males. And this guy, white vests, is now a white male. We'll equip those on later when we get everything at the end of this episode. Oh, before I forget, I was starting to go up there, but then I was like, nope, we forgot something in the snail stop. Talk to this guy here. Way back at the beginning of the game, we saw that he has the best jerky in town, but he'll sell it to for 9,900 G. That is pretty cheap now. So let's take it. Why not, right? So we got some jerky. Yay for us. Let's head back up to Truce. Some more of these treasures. Inside the inn. Right. No, not the mayor. Truce Inn. Way up here. It's funny how they keep moving these chests. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Gimme. Blue vest is now the blue male. Noticing a trend, I'm assuming. Various things. And now make your way to the castle. Inside Guardia Castle, you'll notice that we get thrown out, basically. So you do need Marley in the party. I said a little while back that this part is kind of the start of a side quest. And in my opinion, it flows. It doesn't flow with the story very well, but for the sake of some items, let's do it now. Princess Nadia. I've been worried, Princess. I understand your pain, but the king really only cares about his realm. Yes, even when your mother, Queen Eliza, I think it's Eliza, passed away, he worked all day. No one could do that. It's inhuman. Oh, child, it's ancient history now. Tell me more. This may be difficult. Well, Queen Eliza's condition suddenly changed for the worse. She desperately wanted to see the king one last time, but he couldn't find the time to drop by. Said he had some work to do. But knowing nothing about death, you waited faithfully by your mother's side. Eliza passed away in sorrow. It's as if the king indirectly killed her. Such a shame. What? Father killed my mother? But what do I know? There are reasons for everything, right, dear? Now, so glad to see you back again. Please go and visit the king. Do, I think I'll just drop that friggin' bombshell there for you. So, I guess it's not a huge deal. That was pretty much the only thing, so whatever. I guess it's not that big a deal that that we came here and kind of disrupted this thing. But the whole idea of the Chancellor clearly putting thoughts inside Marley's head is a thing that kind of makes that the side quest start. So here we go. Level up for the red vest. Get the red mail. I like how all of them are like written kind of strangely. Like it's like level up or powered up or you know what I mean? It was all written differently. Like As if this game had a bunch of translator, but it doesn't. Got one full leather. This is actually our first time, believe it or not, being in the castle in 1000 AD without being, you know, like in super trouble running away from everything. So you can take your time running around the castle and getting some extra items. Don't talk to the king or the chancellor. You'll start up the next kind of part of the side quest that I want to leave until the end. So, let's get some more chests. Hyper ethers. I mean, these are fairly late game items. It's as if they really don't expect you to go back to the castle right away. Hello. Mega elixir. These guys are just Marley's tutors. Marley is a princess after all, so a bunch of things like that. Whee! Alright. The one we're kind of missing from 1000 AD, you might have been wondering, is there was one in Guardia Forest that we couldn't get to. Obviously, we're running away from the Chancellor back when we traveled through time to the future. And you actually can't get there right now. So, that's kind of a shame. Alright, so I'll meet you in the future. But if you really want to, you can go back to the year 600 and get all those vests. Because this is a time traveling game. I picked them up in the future, but didn't touch them in the past. So they're still waiting for you in the past. You can collect them now. Doesn't really make sense to do that because you have better versions of it, but if you're a completionist and want to open up all the chests, you can go back to year 600 and actually do that. But I'm actually going to go to the future. Alright, back in the future. If you haven't done this earlier in the game, go from all the way from the east, where you got Robo, all the way back to the west, where you first came into the future, near the beginning of the game, and head into the Tran Dome here. And almost all these domes have at least one of these doors. Get some good stuff out of it. Open up, get that great music, of course. Get a nice magic tab. Gold stud. Gold stud. Awesome. Very cool. We'll be using that. And then directly outside of this place is the Bangor Dome. There's two things we can do here. One is activate that portal, which we didn't go back to, which is going to be good. 3 more chests. Full ether. Wallet. A charm top. What could we do with a charm top, I wonder, with an ability called charm in this game? I don't know. We're also going to, use this. Now we can get back to the end of time. A lot easier in the future. It also unlocks its connecting portal, or its gate, sorry. Guardia Forest 1000 AD. Hooray. Which is that little forest area that we first traveled to the future. Hooray. One more gate. Or one more chest, I mean. And a power ring. Awesome. Alright. And let's head back. Get back to that dome in the future where you met the old man. Doan, I think his name was. Alright. Way back when we were here. This is Eris Dome, I believe. And this is where we first learned about Lavos. We can get to a door here. And this is basically the last door that we'll find that has, like, optional equipment and stuff like that. So it's definitely worth going into. We got a Lumina Robe, Elixir, Hit Ring, and a gold earring. Awesome. And a power tab, of course. I'll meet you right outside, directly outside of this dome. Alright, and the reason why I kind of ended the episode here is because we're going to want to make it through with the sewer access at the beginning of the next episode. But let's take a look at all those things we've gotten. There are a lot of fights that I had to do with little wimpy enemies that I've fought a million times before. This is one of the reasons why I kind of chopped up this episode the way I did. Because to be honest, even though it's like a 25-26 minute episode, it took me about an hour and 10 minutes to do everything you're seeing. So that's why I wanted to chop it up so you're not checking out all that crap. That's not super important. So, we got Heal Beam for Robo, which his next one is Uzi Punch, an amazing one. Charm for Ayla, and our next one is Tailspin. We definitely wanted to get Charm and Heal Beam before the next kind of area, so I'm glad we did it. So that is done. Hooray. Check all the stuff we got, though. We got the red mail, blue mail, white mail, black mail. Holy crap. So basically, these are very powerful mails, as you can see, and they all absorb a specific element, which is awesome. I'm going to equip the black one on Chrono because he is light, which means he's already kind of strong against light, but he's weak against shadow stuff. Robo, I guess, can just go with the red, and we'll go with blue for Ayla. They're all the exact same in defense, so that's always awesome. There's also the Lumen Robe for women, which is magic defense plus 5, but I'd rather have the males on the first place, so it doesn't really matter. We also got things like the, let's see what we got. What did we end up getting? So we got the gold stud, which is MPU's cut by 75%. Let's go ahead and equip that instead of the silver stud on Chrono. Absolutely. There's also the wallet, which turns experience into gold. I don't want to use that, so we're not going to. There was also the power ring and the hit ring. Power ring is power plus 6, which is incredibly powerful. There's also the hit ring, strike plus 10, which is for Luca and Marley that use hit to determine their damage instead of their strength instead of power. There's also the gold earring, which is max HP up by 50%. Gonna go ahead and equip that on Marley, even though she's not in my party, because it's gonna be useful. Look at that, 618 HP. Awesome. And yeah, that was absolutely worth it going around and finding all those things. I hope you found it worth it anyways. You also notice that Chrono's level 29. We're going to be very careful not to let him gain another level before we head to the end of time. But we're not going to be heading to the end of time yet. Instead, we're going to be going through the sewer access. And next episode, I'll meet you at the end of the sewer access on that little island of the south that we've been to before. Next time on Let's Play Chrono Trigger, I'm PhilInTheBlanks. I'll see you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.